in such a situation? How do you stabilize and survive, perhaps in the immediate future, in an immediate time frame? And what does recovery look like for you? And in today's world, and in this situation specifically, Earth is closed.
Yeah.
And for the first time in, I think, modern history, that we are seeing these two emergencies: the health emergency, public health emergency, and the second one being the economic emergency happening at the same time.
Yeah.
And when you look at all these restrictions in place, lockdowns in place, right? Global travel as we know it is grinding to a halt. It's unbelievable. And then, guess what? The whole new baseline for competition has risen. Because everybody will be going through the same thing.
That's right.
Of talent development, assessing technologies, and therefore investing in the right place. If that is the new normal, that's the new commodity level of technology and talent. Where then do you go after business, and what would be your competitive edge? So it then boils down to,
As if it wasn't tough enough already.
it's true. Yeah. As I said, the tough gets going.
Yeah.
So you have to keep on going.
So our industry will come out of this thing, of course, fighting and, of course, stronger, but we're going to look very different, aren't we?
We are going to be very different. If we believe that it is going to go back to the good old days, I think you're just fooling yourselves. Because I think the whole notion of what speed to market is going to change. And I think for now, people is going to see that the devastating impact of what COVID does, and this is not going to be the last one, there'll be others, right? It certainly underscores the importance of having the whole notion of what hybrid events is. We seem to treat it as a nice marketing term.
Yeah.
But I
nice
think,
to have.
and nice to have, but now it will become a cornerstone. And therefore it's important to look at how hybrid events roll out, or online to on-site, whatever terms you want to use, but invariably you must have the digital coexisting with the physical platform. The question would then be, if that is a new normal, and that is your it's almost like a commodity set, then how are you going to differentiate? So it's important to still go back to understanding what your business space is going to be. What business are you going after? Markets or industries that you want to build your events on. I think that's where the strategy is important, but again, strategy will then become a commodity. It then results in how are you going to execute it. So then execution, and that's why I mentioned about curation.
Yes.
I mentioned about the operational capabilities are going to be key. The delivery is going to be key. So I think that's something which is going to be very exciting. It can be terrifying, but
Yes.
very exciting at the same time. But I think that's why this time period, as we go through these very trying times, let us not be too fixated on survival. I mean, no doubt we need to, but I think only through such crises can we perhaps find solid opportunities. And especially when you are pushed to a corner, you will be amazed at the creativity and the solutions you will find.